Hello, North Nodes, and welcome to North Node Rising. It is the month of July. I take that back. We're at the end of June, but we're going into July for the Cancer energy readings, okay? If your born day is in July or at the end of June, we thank Spirit for bringing you into the world. So let us have a moment of silence. We're going to clear the air and usher in Spirit and have a moment of silence. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So we are in July, or I take that back, but I should say, keep wanting to say July, even though we are in June. And what I should be saying is we are in Cancerian energy of Cancer. No matter your sun sign, no matter your North Node, this energy is going to affect the way that you are feeling this month. There's some major things cosmically that's going on. So you need to Google cosmic changes for July. Okay, and I think so. With that, let's see what our North Node offers us, Gemini North Node, for the month in which Cancer energy is affecting us. Okay, so let me shuffle the cards and get 3 cards. Okay, 3 cards. I haven't had the unction to change my style. Again, I don't need many pulls in order to kind of get a feeling or an energy. But if Spirit has me to change into, say, a 7-card spread, I will do that. Right now, I'm only doing a 7-card spread with the symbol cards for the spotlight readings. Okay. 3 cards, please, for Gemini North Node for the month of Cancer. That's what I should say. For the month of Cancer. 3 cards, please. 3 cards for the month of Cancer. 3 cards for Gemini for the month of Cancer. We have 1. Let's get 2 more cards. 2 more cards for Gemini for the month of Cancer. 2 more cards. Let me make sure my sound is up. Yes, because in the past I've had issues with the sound. And I don't have my, so far it's been okay. I don't have a proper microphone. So hopefully whenever I start having a little money, I can 2 cards, we need 1 more. I can get that microphone. But right now I think it's okay. When I do the playback, it sounds okay. 1 more card for Gemini in the month of Cancer. 1 more card for Gemini in the month of Cancer. 1 more card. 1 card, please. 1 more card. And again, you know my philosophy. I let Spirit take as long as it takes. So I don't try to force anything. We go with the flow. Okay? We go with the flow. We go with Spirit. Trying to get 1 more card. 1 more card. What is the message? There we go. We have the 3 cards. Oops. So, the first card, the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Upright. Second card, Judgment. Judgment. The third card, the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Okay. With this first card, it reads illumination, that's the energy, intuition, and inner power. Child, inner child, idealism, sensitivity, dreamer, and isn't that's Gemini in general, right? Dreamer, happy news, new love, kindness, engagement, loyalty, spirituality, inner voice, okay? And it's a water Cancer energy card. So this is a Cancer energy card for the month of Cancer. And we see this Page of Cups. And I like to look at the symbols. We see the bird. I always think wisdom. I see the cup being filled. There's fish and there's water in that cup. Fish and water. Let me see if I can Google. Let me just see the symbolism for fish. Let me Google that. I have an idea. My mind is saying that it has something to do with bounty, new birth, beginnings. Let's see, Google. What is the symbol? No, what is the meaning of a fish in a reading? Let me Google that. We have so many tools these days, so you can use them. There's nothing wrong with that. Spirit is guiding me to this card. It means bounty and all of that. But let's read it. It says, in a reading and symbolism, a fish generally represents abundance, the unconscious, intuition, and fluidity. Because the fish moves freely through water, they are deeply connected to the ebb and flows of emotions and the hidden depths of the mind. So that makes a lot of sense to me. And it's talking about the ebbs and flows. And this fish is not in an ocean, it is in a tiny cup. But so I see the ocean behind in the back too. All right. So there's potential. I see potential. So the small cup with abundance, but behind this young man, there is it's like he doesn't see the vast ocean behind him where this abundance can move freely. Maybe there's an opportunity, Gemini, for you to expand. Okay. And again, the bird means wisdom. Maybe you're supposed to be expanding this month in wisdom and not being superficial. With your North Node being affected by this shift of Aquarius and Leo, the Leo being the South Node for this energy for this month. Yes, it's Cancer, but it's also like you are supposed to be letting go of ego too. So you're supposed to be focused on higher things, higher elevation of things. Let's see if the second card gives us more understanding. Fire, Pluto, energy, balance, duality, choices. So we have three people in what appears to be caskets. Again, in water as well. Water as well. This represents, this is judgment, but it represents expansion. It's like, so this card reads to me, you have a choice to expand, a choice to expand, Gemini, and not stay stuck in something that you're used to. Birth, renewal, rite of passage, awakening, calling, decision, forgiveness, redemption, absolution. Yes, this is what I'm seeing. You have in both of these cards, you're having the chance to be bountiful, Be blessed, but be blessed in wisdom, in wisdom, in deeper things, right? Let me see if my notes have put light on any of that. Sometimes Geminis, they can be very dynamic and they have a lot to say because they're great communicators. But you don't have to try to make yourself important. You're already that. So if you're here this month to gain wisdom, to gain understanding, to gain these deeper concepts, the first thing that comes to me is that you are to be quiet, to be quiet, to understand. That doesn't mean that you don't have anything to say, because innately, if you have something to say, then you're supposed to teach as well. But right now, maybe you are in a season of receiving, Gemini. That is what's coming to me, a season of receiving. Let's see what the third card, and I forgot, yes. So the Hermit card in reverse: loneliness, isolation, self-absorption, exile, introversion, extreme withdrawal, social misfit, paranoia. Yes, what's coming out to me in connection with these other cards is isolation. That you are supposed to be isolating for a time. You're supposed to withdraw and be socially unavailable for a time. I can see this. I'm a Gemini sun sign, and it's so interesting that I've planned a vacation for the month of July to get away. So all of this makes sense, Gemini North Node. Gather this information. This is consider this a learning period. Gather and try to get above surface for this month, okay? This is a good reading because the potential, you have the choice for expansion with this Judgment card. You have the choice. And you're going to be bountiful, and you're going to have, to me, this also is representing lots of opportunities, all right? But sometimes you have to sit back and reserve. Hermit card in reverse. Sit back and reserve and observe. That's what I'm trying to say. Sit back and observe, okay? And don't feel lonely in this process. Don't feel like you have to do more than you need to do, all right? And let me see what my notes say as far as what needs to go. Let me Google that. What do you need to know? Because this reading makes a lot of sense to me. It's about you obtaining wisdom. Okay, expanding your horizons. Again, to me, that's what the second card said. And eventually you'll become a teacher or a guide the collective. So with the Aquarius, this North Node going into Aquarius North Node this time period, and Leo South Node, we are about the collective. Okay, so that makes sense. So with that, Gemini, understand that you are to be still with yourself, grow, look for opportunities to expand, draw so that you can have some introspection. Okay, with that, I will see you next time, and blessings. Ashe.